welcome back. We're doing a little pivot just because that first segment was so long. We're going to be doing some football stuff just real quick. This should be a lot of fun. We're going to be creating 7-on-7 rosters, but we're going to be drafting fictional characters to fill in these slots. So we're going to do it snake style in the order that I have it set. So Adam, with your first pick, who are you taking and what position are you throwing them at?
The purple Monstar is going to be my center.
All right. Explain your pick to me, Adam.
I just think the way that the purple Monstar plays the game, a real lunch pail guy, real gritty. I can have him in my locker room. That's who I want to be, snapping the ball to my quarterback. Now, I would let the purple Monstar date my daughter.
Hey, you heard it here first. Bold strategy to take the center first, but I like it.
I like it.
I like it.
I like it.
You know, ball isn't put in play without a center. All right, Jackson, you're up next.
Yeah, I need to think.
Bro's dying over here.
Fictional characters.
I just thought of a good one. I think I have my quarterback.
I've got some heaters lined up, man. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie. 3 wide receivers? Is that really how 7-on-7 works? You got 5? Oh, never mind. I can't read. Yeah, that's right. You're right. Lock in.
Wide receiver 3 is going to be a slot wide receiver, by the way. So for what it's worth.
Okay, are we doing XYZ, or are we just having 2 boundary in 1 slot?
2 boundary, 1 slot.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay, I got a character.
All right.
All right, with my number 1 overall pick, I'm going with a guy who's got range. I'm going with a wide receiver who can probably snag any ball that is thrown in the air. Spider-Man.
That was going to be my first round pick.
Ooh.
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
He's
That's
dropping
true.
the ball? I don't think so.
Sticky.
No.
Yeah.
How do you tackle him? He knows where everyone's coming at.
No. Yeah, no, that was going to be my... I was going to take my quarterback and then come back and take Spider-Man. So, yeah, good pick. All right, Anthony.
I'll stay in the Spider-Verse, to be honest. And I like Adam's strategy of centers. Because when you think centers, you need a gritty, first one in, last one out type of guy. A guy who's, going to be a wall. And who better than Kingpin from Spider-Man at my center?
I put in the K before you even finished talking. I knew it, bro. That guy's humongous.
Yeah.
That is a wall.
Yeah, and I think
nobody's getting
his
through.
arms might not be long enough to snap it, so we might have to work on that, right? But comparatively to his body, but I think he'll be a wall. So
Yeah, good pick. Nobody's getting through him. All right, with my first round pick, at my quarterback, I'm taking Buddy the Elf. Buddy the Elf, if you know your film, this guy throws
actually-
lasers. If you guys
He's like
remember the
6'7".
snowball fight,
Holy cow! Yeah.
yeah,
Fair enough.
yeah, no, that's my quarterback, and I feel like he's a leader. He's got a little bit of Mendoza in him, that with just that jolly personality that everybody wants to play for. I'm building my franchise around Buddy the Elf.
It's a good pick. It's a good pick. I mean, you just watch the film. That's all you gotta do is watch the film. I never seen someone wing a snowball like that man with that accuracy.
True, absolutely true.
Nailed
And then-
that kid.
On my, snaking back around, I'm going to take my next guy, and I'm pivoting. I'm going Miles Morales at my wide receiver. He's not as experienced. He has a lot less experience, but, he can do everything Spider-Man can do.
now, is Jackson gonna have to define which Spider-Man his is? Because
White.
we don't really.
Oh,
My 3 wide receivers are Andrew Garfield, are Tobey Maguire, and Tom Holland.
all right. He took Peter Parker. I'm assuming
Hello,
he took
Zendaya.
Peter Parker. All right. And is the Miles
screen.
Morales pick being vetoed?
No,
No, I
pick
mean-
Miles Morales. That's all yours.
Yeah.
You picked a pubescent Spider-Man. The dude weighs $130, man.
Hey, you
know what?
have Devonta Smith on your real life team, so I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to hear about
Idris
it.
about the same weight.
It's pretty similar to Miles Morales.
Hey, dude, all I'm saying is you don't have to be physical if you can jump over everybody and catch the ball no matter where it is. All right. Anthony, your
I
next
have an
pick.
idea. I have a theory. Okay. Well, I've been thinking over here, and I look-y had one on my blank because of your blasphemous pick, Ben, to be honest. But
It's a great pick.
all right, bear with me here. I'm gonna have to go with Henry Rowan Gardner from Rookie of the Year, the baseball movie. Now, it's really niche, but for all of my 90s baseball movie fans out there, Henry Rowan Gardner breaks his shoulder and then can come back. He comes back to throwing 150. So, I want that guy at my QB. He'll throw it through the receiver. He'll never throw a pick because he'll throw it straight through the DB. We love that.
Hey, if he can throw 150,
No, I'm telling you, bro. Better than
good
Mahomes'
pick.
arm.
Good pick. Jackson, you're up.
I'm up. Okay. I think for quarterback, this is going to be interesting. I think I'm going to go with Hercules. I mean, I watched him throw a statue into the horizon. I mean, I'm just saying, he's got an arm on him. And who is tackling Hercules? I feel like this pick speaks for itself. Untackleable, superhuman arm, is an actual Greek god. Sorry. There's not a better quarterback.
I don't think he's ever getting put on IR. I can tell you that.
Nope.
So, if your franchise quarterback never got hurt, you'd be pretty happy. I like that. I like that pick. Adam, you're up.
I'm gonna go with Thanos as my tight end.
Oh man, I was thinking about him. He just picked the most powerful being in the universe.
Adam, you're putting together a purple roster.
I'm gonna be honest. I like purple. What do you think about Toe Mater here?
Toe Mater.
Bro, he's got that little hook. I don't know. Let's see.
Tomater
We'll go
with the super spy gear, the jet boosters.
shout out to Spy
For
Kids.
sure.
Let's see.
Arm
I'm gonna
strength.
go. I've got two
That's an Iowa
really good
Hawkeye.
picks on here
That's a daughter.
that I don't think you all are gonna get. So I'm gonna go with Elastigirl at my wide receiver 1
Ooh.
from The Incredibles.
Thank you. I was thinking about that. That's a good one.
You slipped into two universes there that I have guys on my draft board.
I almost picked someone as a quarterback in that universe.
Thanos beat all the Avengers 1,000,082 times. They made a movie about the one time he lost. That's my tight end.
Ooh, that's cold though. That's cold.
He lost once and they made a whole movie about it. That's
They made
yeah.
two movies.
That's
True.
true. Wow.
All right, Jackson, you're back up.
All right. In the same vein as Last Girl, I was actually thinking of, as you were saying, I was thinking of a couple players there. I think I got to take him now that I know that you're looking at him. Or looking at least the universe. I'm taking running back Frozone.
Frozone.
I'm sorry. He's
That's
breaking everyone's ankles.
devious. I like
Oh,
that.
and
I
his,
like
are
that.
his like freezing powers gonna like freeze the gaps in the line, and he's just gonna have a hold the whole time?
Hey,
That dude
man.
might be-
All I know is he's doing anything he can. Who's touching him, bro? You can't walk on ice. Only Frozone can.
Hey,
I like
B,
the
cut this
Frozone
out.
pick. I like the Frozone pick.
Oh,
You know,
I've got a
fantastic,
surprising
yeah.
pick coming up. That I think is gonna be a sleeper. So be ready.
All right, Anthony.
All right. When I'm looking for a running back, I'm looking for sort of like a bulldozer, Derrick Henry type of guy. And I thought, who better to fit that mold than Paul Bunyan at my running back?
Ooh.
Who's bringing him down? Who's bringing
That
him
is a
down?
gritty, first in, last out type of guy.
You know we're getting in the deep holes when we're going American folklore.
Yeah. You don't go to a facility, he chops trees.
All right, I'm back up. At my tight end spot, I'm taking the man
Yeah, it
Maui from Moana.
God.
Oh,
That's a big boy. That's a big boy.
That's on my list too. That was my
That's
next
a-
pick, but I didn't think you were gonna get him. God, man.
He's
Peter.
big. He's fast. He's strong. He's everything you want in a tight end.
He's a Polynesian. Who's stopping Polynesian?
Yeah.
the Palomalu type archetype.
At my running back, I'm taking prime Lightning McQueen. Lightning McQueen can not only outrun you, but he can run you over. He's the fastest in the league.
Hey,
Yeah.
Jackson Storm might have something to say about that.
Lightning McQueen. I'm trying to build a roster of guys that I think are leaders.
Yeah, and
Buddy
Jackson
the
Storm was
Elf.
definitely juicing. He was on gear for sure.
Yeah, he was on that Barry Bonds.
Real.
So,
Hey man.
all right, Anthony. What you want?
All right. Well, okay, I have my quarterback. So basically, I need receivers. I think the biggest pitfall, and honestly, I know y'all touched on this actually the last episode. A big pitfall with the wide receiver spot is the tendency to become a diva, and so I'm not going to be looking for any of those tendencies among my wide receiver core. We're sticking with the Dodder Daters. We're sticking with the stand-up guys. I think in my slot, in my slot, I'll go with Sonic the Hedgehog. I think he can kind of fill that gadget role. A la Deebo Samuel before the Big Macs. We're going to be doing end arounds, jet sweeps. Not the biggest guy, but he's shifty,
Yeah, I love it. Yeah, that's a fantastic pick. I'm gonna be honest, Sonic was not on my radar whatsoever. So hey,
Good pull.
good stuff. All right, Jackson.
All right. I don't think he's on any of your radars. He didn't even speak. He says one word, and that word is meep, and he says it twice. I'm picking the Roadrunner in my slot. Meep meep.
Roadrunner was not on anyone's
How is he
radar.
catching the ball, twin?
Hey man,
His throat.
you just gotta get it to him.
Yeah.
You just gotta get
You
it to him.
you can teach hands. You can't teach speed. You cannot teach speed. That's a
true.
good pick.
That's true. It's true.
I mean-
he defies gravity.
Get the ball in his hands.
Shout out AJ Brown.
If touching it, man. Unfortunate, but true.
All right, Adam, you're up next.
All right. Let me pull up my list here. I'm gonna go with the Beast from Beauty and the Beast at my running back.
Ooh,
Oh.
nasty.
Beast.
I am gonna go with Sullivan from Monsters Inc. at my wide
Ooh,
receiver one, or my
Looking
wide
at
receiver
him.
two.
That's my next guy.
That was my next guy. Dang. Whew. Ball knowledge was named after Adam.
We've got
podcast.
Pixar at we got Monsters, we got Incredibles, and we got Cars.
I've got a princess movie for my last one too. Don't worry.
Princess movie. There you go.
Okay.
All right, Adam, you only got your QB and your slot left. All right,
And
Jackson, you're up.
Yup.
You got a boundary receiver, tight end, and center.
Okay. I think I'm going with an individual for my wide receiver too, who you never know what he's gonna do, but you know he's gonna win. The most feared avatar, and I'm not talking about the movie. Most feared avatar in Nintendo history. I'm going with Matt, the Me, from Wii Sports.
Oh, you won. You won. You won.
Yeah, where are you putting him?
He's my wide receiver too.
Does it matter?
Mm.
I mean,
Yeah.
Does it
good,
matter?
yes.
My goodness. I don't think words can describe what
That is
the
crazy.
impact he has
He's
on a
literally,
team.
he's like a Hall of Famer in every sport. It doesn't matter where you put him.
Sword fighting, airplanes,
Boxing.
boxing.
Hey,
boxing
I'll tell you
for
what.
sure.
I've lost a few sword fights to Matt. Trust me, he's nothing to.
I've lost many sword
combat,
fights in my
man.
life. Never played Wii.
All right, Anthony, you're up next.
Okay, now I'm gonna need some size for my wide receivers in all aspects, in all facets. All right, but I'm gonna go with like Slender Man. He's gonna take like my Mike
Ooh.
Evans role. He's really tall. He's like those 50-50 balls aren't 50-50. One, he's gonna murk whoever's defending him, and two, even if he decides to play nice, like he's 5 feet taller than everyone. So yeah, he's my Mike Evans archetype. He's monstering everyone, and he's got like tentacles and stuff.
He's got a ton of arms that he can go up and grab a
Yeah.
ball.
Shout out to all my 2000s kids. Slender Man.
Slenderman's a good pick. All right, I'm pivoting a little bit here because I have to kind of match Jackson's Matt pick because I feel like that's the steal of the draft so far. Matt is a Hall of Famer in every athlete, but I feel like there's a guy out there he has the same resume, maybe even better. He may not be as feared, but he's more well respected because this is a leader and puts out results on the. At my slot wide receiver, I'm taking Airbud.
Oh.
It's a sleeper. It's a sleeper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Airbud will get the job done. Airbud also finds a way to win. Airbud will be probably the captain of the team.
I tell you what, your team is full of leaders.
I'm drafting real daughter daters here.
Yeah.
Love it.
I'm not.
You've drafted a mother, actually.
You've drafted two beasts, a mother, the biggest villain in the universe, and an actual villain in a movie. Several villains.
W pick.
Anyway,
Okay. All right. And as my other boundary receiver, I'm going pure speed. I'm taking the Flash. You know,
yeah.
I feel
Who
like
knows that?
not only is that you throw a slip screen to the guy and it's a touchdown, but also I think he'll be a very valuable asset on defense. This is a 7-on-7. He's also going to be playing defense, and nobody's outrunning him. You throw him at safety. I feel like that's you can't teach speed. You can't teach speed. All right, Anthony, you
Thanks.
got your other boundary receiver and a tight end left.
I don't think either of my guys, either of my two options right now are on your guys' radar. So I think I'll just go with the tight end first. And I think the tight end, out of the tight end spot, you're really looking for, a man of steel, an Iron Man, a guy that's going to be able to go out there and take all the snaps and, withstand all those hits. And so, when I think strength, I think Steve from Minecraft. He's carrying around, stacks of obsidian, stacks of, diamond ore. We're talking solid gold blocks. His inventory, he's deep in his bag. But not only that, he's strong. Talk about the face of a franchise. Like, he knows how to handle the limelight. A la Kittle, a la Kelsey. These guys know how to be faces of a franchise. And so, I want that.
Yeah. That's a good pick. Certainly did not have that on my board, but I was thinking about taking the baby zombie at my slot wide receiver just because of the speed. But
That's a good one.
It's
the
agile.
size is just not
I'll get you.
optimal. So
We're not talking Jack Black, by the way. Not Jack Black, Steve.
Hey, it might be better, arguably.
one interesting thing is Steve's height. You talk about how much he can carry, but
But a block in Minecraft is a meter, so he's 3 meters, or is a meter. So if he's 2 blocks tall, he's 2 meters tall. 6
oh,
feet.
okay.
Not bad.
Yeah, that's only like that's like 6
Bigger
feet.
than me.
Never mind. Yeah. All right, Jackson, you're up next.
Alrighty. This is maybe my best pick.
Better
Maybe
than Matt.
Better than Matt. Maybe better. I'm picking a guy with just raw athleticism, rage, who just wants blood, and maybe the best abs in animated history. I'm going with Tsetse the Lion from Madagascar 2.
Bang. Holy pole. Oh my gosh.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's
Wow.
You
That's
know,
my tight end.
Jackson, I'm glad the Madagascar movie was on your radar, because that's not the character I was thinking of, but yeah.
woof.
I like
Yeah.
that.
I mean,
That's an
just to rack
insane
anyone in his
pull.
path. Tsetse the Lion. Enough said.
All right, Adam. You have your slot receiver and your quarterback left.
So for my slot receiver, I am going with Shadow Man from The Princess and the Frog.
Oh,
Recently rewatched
gosh.
that one. That's
Holy
that character
lick.
has
That's a
aura.
cold son of a gun.
That's
That is a
aura.
cold dude.
They don't do
All
movies
right.
like that anymore. Like they don't
No,
they don't
it's
have guys like that.
fantastic. Fantastic. Who thinks of that? Man.
Pure aura.
And he's like 7 foot, and he's fast, and he could teleport. Yeah, okay.
And he's got friends on the other side.
He does have friends on the other side. My quarterback, I think, has overlooked and shocked he's not been picked. From the hit series Backyard Baseball, at my quarterback, I'm going Pablo Sanchez.
Pablo Sanchez.
Oh, how did no one think of that? You know, one could argue he's better at baseball. More of a
Hey,
baseball guy.
it
bro.
translates.
Don't you
It translates.
I mean, I was a quarterback and I played baseball.
say? Hey, there you go.
Tom Brady played baseball.
Oh yeah.
Patrick
Kyler
Mahomes,
Murray.
world champion.
Kyler Murray.
John Elway. List goes on and on. AJ Brown was drafted to play
Yeah.
baseball.
I keep seeing the.
Maybe
I
that's
keep
what he
seeing
should
the
be
same
doing
clip
right
about
now.
it. Yes.
Skills for hands.
All right, Jackson. You got your center left, and I'm praying you don't take my guy.
I don't think I am, but maybe. This is a universe that was brought up last round. I'm picking the Iron Golem
Yeah, Iron
from
Golem.
from Minecraft as my center.
Oh yeah.
I've been thinking
He
about
be
this guy
doing
for a
damage.
while, and then once you said Steve, I was like, oh, this guy might be on the radar now. But I think the Iron Golem, he's just an unstoppable force in the middle. Kind of like he's kind of Kingpin vibes. He's just a big wall beats him in his path.
Good pick. Good pick. I actually like that's a tremendous pick. I feel like if you're going to
That
take
is.
if you're going to take a center from the Minecraft universe, I think it has to be Iron Golem. Yeah, that's good. All right, Anthony, you got a boundary receiver left.
Yeah. For my boundary receiver, I'm gonna have to go with A-Train from The Boys. It's just a black flash, so I don't really know what a superpower is. But I think he's gonna have that speed you need on the boundary. He's not gonna go down. Any would-be tacklers, they're not gonna see him, and they're not gonna live to tell the tale. So give me A-Train, really another unstoppable force out of my wide receiver position.
But black.
Yeah, that's good. That's a
There
good
you go.
pick. That's a
I
good
needed
pick.
some diversity on this team finally. I mean, I'm not counting Slender Man. He's mostly white, so.
Heck yeah.
The only
heck
white
yeah.
person I have is a woman.
Yo, ultra
Dude,
diversity
also,
team over here, Adam. We love Adam.
All right.
For his diversity.
At my center, I was thinking about I'm drafting off of skill and leadership. And when I was thinking about my center position, I think I have to go with the greatest leader in movies. I'm going Optimus Prime at my center.
Oh, the huddles would be nuts.
The huddles would be nuts, but also who on earth is getting past that man?
He's literally a Mack truck. That is an 18-wheeler. It's a tractor trailer in the middle of the field. He has to open up holes to drive a truck through.
Yeah, I think he will be an invaluable mentor to Lightning McQueen.
Oh yeah.
So-
Oh yes.
Just
Yes,
as
this is
Wow,
the
this
vehicles.
crossover is wild.
Yes.
All right, we're gonna run over these rosters real quick.
Yeah.
All right. So here's the rosters. We got Adam's team. We got Pablo Sanchez at quarterback. the Beast from Beauty and the Beast. I almost said Mr. Beast. The Beast from Beauty and the Beast at running
James
back.
Beast.
We got Elastigirl and James P. Sullivan from Monsters Inc. at our boundary receivers, and the Shadow Man from Princess and the Frog at slot. We got Thanos at tight end and the Purple Monstar at center. Jackson's got Hercules at quarterback, Frozone at running back, Spider-Man and Matt from Wii Sports at his boundary receivers, the Roadrunner at slot receiver, Teetsy the Lion at tight end, and Iron Golem from Minecraft at center. Anthony's got Henry from Rookie of the Year at quarterback. He's got Paul Bunyan from American Folklore at running back. He's got Slenderman and A-Train from The Boys
From the
at
Tall
his
Tales.
boundaries. And Sonic the Hedgehog at slot wide receiver. He's got Steve from Minecraft at tight end and Kingpin from Into the Spider-Verse at center.
I think your best pick was Sonic. Sonic's a good pick.
Sonic is a good pick.
Yeah.
I have Buddy the Elf at quarterback, Lightning McQueen at running back, Miles Morales and the Flash as my boundary receivers, with Airbud at my slot, Maui from Moana at tight end, and Optimus Prime at center.
That is
Airbud is underrated too.
Optimus Prime as Mr. Irrelevant is heinous. But
Imagine being the
wow.
opposing team, hearing like Autobots roll out, and then just the engines
Autobots
whirring as they
roll
come
out.
steaming out of the tunnel. Just
Autobots
Lightning McQueen
rollout.
and Optimus Prime rolling out.
like, I don't know,
That's
man.
pretty crazy.
All right. We're going to do a quick vote and then wrap it up. So everybody gets one vote, and you cannot, obviously, vote for your own. So who votes that Adam had the best lineup? Sorry, Adam.
That's insane.
Shadow Man and Thanos
Yeah.
are really, really pulling for you
I'm
there.
kind of
but
like Pablo Sanchez, regardless.
All right.
Man.
Who's got Jackson?
I
did.
gotta go Jackson with Matt
All right.
and Iron Golem.
All right, we got 2
Love
votes for
that.
Jackson. Votes for Anthony. Sorry, Anthony.
See, I'm there with you,
Paul
Adam.
Bunyan's
It's
a
all good.
pull.
It's okay.
I'll tell you what, though.
Oh yeah, I think
thought
Paul
Sonic
Bunyan might be
might
the
get
best
me
ball
one
knowledge
vote.
moment here. It's either
Sonic.
Paul
That
Bunyan
was a
or
good pick.
Matt from Wii Sports are the 2 best
Picking-
like ball
Yeah,
knowledge
that's-
ones here.
Picking off-brand Flash hurt. Man.
Yeah. So we have a tie, it seems like.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
probably should
try
have voted
doing
for
boys.
Jackson because I see that you picked for the off-brand Spider-Man. I'm switching my vote to Jackson.
Okay, and votes
Bang,
for me.
Jackson's gonna win.
I think Benjamin's got a good team with Optimus Prime and Maui. That's some solid size.
Oh, you can't even forget. You can't forget that Lightning McQueen.
Lightning McQueen,
McQueen.
underrated.
All right, so
He is
everybody
speed.
except for Jackson voted for Jackson's lineup, so I think Jackson wins. You had some polls there with Teetsy the Lion, Matt from Wii Sports, Mythology, yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Matt
mythology,
from Wii
yes.
Sports. It was over. It's over,
Matt
ladies and gentlemen.
is a destroyer of worlds.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
All right, boys,
Oh,
we've been going for forever, so we're gonna wrap it up. This was a lot of fun. Got a really fun second segment here. I really enjoyed this. I think this one might need to make a comeback. We can just use some other categories, just team building, you know. All right, we're wrapping up. Thank you everybody for tuning in. This is really a passion project that we're putting together. It's just a way for us to put ourselves out there as, you know, potential sports broadcasters and put together a product that we think that is really enjoyable. And I think it's stuff like this where we just get to prove our ball knowledge and make some entertaining content. So if you guys enjoyed, show us some love and catch us in the next one. Peace out.
Peace.